right, so a pleasant morning to each and every one. Okay, so I hope and pray that everybody is doing good. Okay, so for our session for today, I'll be discussing about entrepreneurship. All right, so at the end of the session, our learning objectives, we will be defining different definition of entrepreneur and what are those entrepreneurial traits, and let's differentiate entrepreneur versus manager. Okay, so I'll start with a question like, why is it entrepreneurship is essential to tourism and hospitality industry? Okay, so one of the main reason, class, that's why you need to study this course. You need to understand this subject is simply because entrepreneurship can maximize career and local growth. Okay, so we all know that from this kind of career, it generates employment. No, so it creates diverse jobs. For example, for the tour guides, okay, yung mga tourism ano natin dyan, graduates soon, as well as yung mga HM graduates natin soon. Okay? They can generate employment by having the position of being a chef, or it can be an event planner or planners, or pwede ding maging career is a property host. So, by means of entrepreneurship, ito po yung isa sa key or foundation to generate different employment. Also, by means of entrepreneurship class, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga partnerships to other organization, other group of people. So, wherein, pag may partnership, nakakapag-form tayo ng iba't ibang collaboration. So, example natin of forms of collaborative networks between halimbawa local transport. Okay? Ano pa ba? May mga collaborative networks tayo between entertainment and also yung mga retail vendors natin. So, lahat yan is under the core of the entrepreneurship. So, moving on, let's study the concept of entrepreneurship and define. So, when we say entrepreneurship, this is a various views as considering entrepreneurs as a risk bearer. They can also act as an organizer, as an innovator, and entrepreneurship also is related to coordination, innovation, and performance of the entrepreneur. So this is also considered as a system of creating new business. So mamaya isa-isahin natin tong mga tong concepts na to. Okay? So I'll start with the first definition. So when we say entrepreneurship, this is the purposeful activity of an individual or a group of associated individuals undertaking to initiate, maintain, or aggrandize profit by production or distribution of economic goods and services. So, as we can see from the definition, so entrepreneurship is um, conducting a purposeful activity, meaning to say, um, they gonna build a business, for example, and then dapat there's the idea of initiation. It could be you are just an individual building a business, or you are a group of people, no, or you have a partner. Yan. So there must have the initiation on what are those things to do inside the business. So ano ba yung mga to do natin, to be specific, like checking on the budget, checking on the profit na pwedeng pumasok with this kind of business, and technically, who are the market ng ating business, sino ba ang pwedeng mag patronage ng business natin, and sino yung mga taong pwedeng gumalaw out of our business, kasi ang entrepreneurs natin, they're not into action, like, mag hands on sila, no, in order to provide. services and goods to the customer. No, hindi ganon. There are certain people to be hired. That's why, sabi ko nga kanina, nakakapag-generate ng career ang entrepreneurship. Kasi ang mga entrepreneurs natin, ang gumagana lang dyan, their mind, their concept, their creativity. Okay? All of their plans, all of their initiations, hanggang dun lang sila. Pero beyond that, there is someone that will be um, in charge to execute those plans. Okay? And that is to be specific, and that person is they gonna hire first manager for the business. You know? So pag natapos nila yung plans nila, like they have already the location, uh, the budget is already fixed, no? Then na forecast na ng malinaw kung magkano yung possible na tutubuin ng isang business, and at the same time ilang kakailanganing tao for this business, ano yung o sino ang market natin, ano nga ba ang ipo-provide nating um, service sa guest natin. So it can be service pa or goods, something like that. So it's all about the entrepreneurship. So we can consider those that I have mentioned as an activity. Ang dami, no? Ang dami nilang ginagawa, ang dami nilang kailangang i-analyze and i-evaluate. And also, we can consider entrepreneurship as the people who have the abilities to see and evaluate business opportunities. So, together with the necessary resources to take advantage of them and to ensure appropriate action to ensure success. So, entrepreneurship, they are liable to look on greener pastures, sabi nga nila, no? Ibig sabihin, um, in every business, kailangan may makitaan silang opportunity out of this business. It will not stay as stagnant as is. As you build the business, and then you will not look forward kung paano ba 'to mag-grow, no? Hindi mo na iisipin kung paano mo pa ba 'to i-develop, but rather at the midst of the business, or even before natin to i-push through the business plan, of course, no, nafo-forecast na natin o nafo-foresee na natin yung mga opportunities sa business na to. Like, example ng opportunities natin from first branch lang halimbawa ang naitayong business, and then you're looking forward that after 2 to 5 years from now, magmumultiply yung branches mo. And that is opportunity. And with that branches, ano pa ba yung pwede mong makita diyan sa business mo na yan? Let's say, for example, nowadays, no, nakikita niyo yung mga ano ngayon, yung Goldilocks. Ayan. Ang Goldilocks before, pwede lang natin siyang makita as nakalocate sa loob ng mall, or independent yan along the highways, ganyan, or may mga nagpa-franchise, etc. Pero ngayon, ang Goldilocks, meron na silang parang, it's a picture of, parang it's a look like a caravan style, no? May mga malilit na rin silang kiosk sa labas ng mall, or in any location, may mga makikita na tayong maliliit na Goldilocks shop na kung saan nakakapag-provide na din sila, okay, sa customer natin, na kahit hindi sila pumasok sa mall. And that is opportunity na pwede din natin makita na ito bang business na tinatayo ko, pwede din ba sa ganitong klase ng setting or setup. Okay? So, yun. Okay? Another thing that you need to consider is um, an entrepreneur. So, this is a person, of course. So, a person who starts a new venture, taking the initiative and risk associated with it, and does so by creating something new to provide value to customers. So, when we say creating, it is something to do with building. Okay? So, if you are into business as entrepreneur, you are looking for building relationship to your customers. Okay? Binavalue natin at the same time yung ating mga um, loyal customers as well, okay? In order for us to develop more sa business natin. Na para bang nag-iisip ka, ano pa bang kaya kong ibigay sa mga customers ko since I do have already the number of customers na nagpa-patronage sa business, ano pa ba yung pwede nilang antayin or abangan sa business? So, and that is part of the um, the, the entrepreneurs that non-stop yung pag-iisip natin ng creative ideas on how to build, no, something new on our business in order to establish a strong and long-term relationship to our customers. Sino ba naman yung magbe-business na walang gustong bumalik, 'di ba, na customers? So syempre sa business, gusto natin um makikilala tayo ng husto by means of what? It's not just the feedback. Yung babalik-balikan ka ng mga customers na you will not um spend too much money sa advertisement, no? Though that is important as a one of the marketing tool, pero habang tumatagal yung business, parang it's not the company na yung kailangang trumabaho for the marketing strategy or any kinds of advertisement. Kasi gastos din yun kung titingnan eh. But the customers po na napastay natin sa business, they're the one na nagiging instrument natin for the advertisement. Okay? Why? You know it already. They keep on sharing it to other people. Sometimes they gonna post it. Okay dito. Um, magandang service. Okay yung pinaprovide nilang um, goods and services. So, somehow, kahit hindi na mag-spend at magbayad pa ng mga celebrity to advertise your your product or service, mismo yung mga client na or customers natin yung nag-share sa ibang tao kung gaano ka excellent or quality yung business mo. Nakukuha natin yung point. So, tatrabahuin mo nga lang siya. Okay? At first kasi sa business, you need to work hard talaga eh. Wala kasi sa business na on the spot, magkiklik agad, no? Kikita agad. So, yung return of investment, usually you will wait for years para maibalik yan. So, while waiting for that, you need to work on your customers as well. Okay? So, other definitions of entrepreneurship is the process by which individuals pursue opportunities without regard to resources they currently control. So, as I have mentioned kanina, no, we can consider it as entrepreneurs or entrepreneurship as a risk bearer. So, meaning to say, if they want to, um, say for example, mag-expand ng business, no? Palakihin yung space halimbawa ng isang coffee shop, palawakin halimbawa yung yung network, no, ng isang business. So syempre, equivalent nun, may laging budget or money involved. So with that, kailangan mong i-take na i-risk, no, yung perang ilalaan mo for that. Okay? So, hindi mo hindi mo sobrang iisipin na baka masayang yung pera kong 'to or may mapupuntahan ba 'to. Hindi gano'n yung thinking. It's different from other mindset like, may mga sobrang busisi sa pera na ayaw nilang mag-let go. Hindi sila nako-consider as risk taker. If you're entrepreneur, 'pag nailabas mo na yung pera, tapo na 'yan. What I mean, inilabas mo 'yan, parang it's a sugal. Okay? So, trabahuin mo whether mag-prosper or not. That's it. That's the business eh. Pero you have that kind of trade na ang pera sa'yo, ah, kaya mong isugal anytime. Okay? So, sa business, ang matututunan nyo din, if limbawa nag-let go kayo ng 10,000, so, hindi mo agad aasahan yung 10,000 mo bumalik agad. Hayaan mo yung ma-work out, ma-develop sa business mo. Kasi kapag natrabaho mo naman na maayos yung business mo, at the end of the day, hindi mo na kayang bilangin ngayon yung pumapasok na profit sa'yo. So, wag mo munang isipin kasi ito minsan yung nagkukos ng stress sa mga entrepreneurs. They keep on computing magkano na yung nailabas. Sa business class, sabi ko nga, risk taker kayo. Ilabas mo lang na ilabas yung budget. But you have the budget naman talaga. I'm not saying na para bang hindi ka na nagplano, no? Hindi mo na inisip kung magkano ba yung budget mo sa business. What I am teaching to you right now, class, is a business, you have a separate budget for that na hindi mo iisipin kung magagalaw ko na ba ang savings ko, magagalaw ko na ba yung personal na pera ko, okay? Kasi baka hindi ito mabalik sa akin, pambayad ko to ng kuryente or pambayad ko ng lupa and whatsoever. It's not like that. So you have the money talaga that is separated sa sa business. Sa business itself. Kasi anytime mga ilangan, 'di ba, ang business mo, saan ka kukuha, 'di ba? Hindi ka pwedeng kumuha sa savings o personal na pera mo, 'di ba? Ganon din 'yan kahit kayo po ay nasa I mean group of people kayo nagbe-business, yung pera nyo, nakaseparate yan with your own. Hindi mo yan pwedeng kunin sa mga personal na pera nyo kasi magiging magulo ang budgeting and expense. So, the first thing that we need to understand here is we have the budget or the money first. Okay? So, kapag may mga opportunities, let's say for example, biglang may nag-open na isang location, no? Ang gandang location, on the spot, pwedeng pwestuhan yun. On the spot pwedeng um, maging potential ng profit ng business. So you have the money para bilhin or i-rent yung location na nakita. Nakukuha niyo yung point. Okay? So here are the traits, no, na kailangan natin makita as entrepreneur. Innovation does something new and different, seeking to do something different and unique, try to meet the changing requirements of customers. So, sa innovation natin, you know already with sa innovation, nag-integrate tayo. Bumubuo tayo ng bagong konsepto. So, susundan mo ngayon ang trends, no, na hindi ka pwedeng mahuli sa trends. So, for example, nauso, di ba, yung mga ice cream na may mga parang, or yogurt ice cream ba yan, na may mga mixed fruit toppings on top. Dati frozen ice cream or yogurt lang eh. Ngayon, ang dami na naglabasan na um, iba't ibang store, okay, providers ng mga ice cream, yogurt na may fruit sa ibabaw. So, if you are um, if you're having a business like coffee shop, and then nakikita mo sa trend na parang nagiging mabilis siya, nagiging patok sa mga tao, no? The first thing that you need to do, of course, is to check first the market, no? Ipasok naman sa market mo yung paglalagay ng frozen yogurt and frozen um, ice cream, no? Sa store, even that is coffee shop. Try to analyze, baka pwede kang maglagay din ng ganun. Are you gonna pair it with the pastries, no? Or it is separate dessert lang, pwede mong gawin yan, okay? Or you will look on this to study of paano mo mai maisi-sell out yung mga frozen ice creams and yogurts. Though you have the coffee list, no, na pino-provide mo sa coffee shop. So paano mo ngayon yun ipapasok, no? So ganun po yung mga innovations natin. And that is one of my example. At marami pang iba tayong pwedeng maside. Risk-bearing must be able to assume the risk involved in the enterprise. Needs to be a risk taker, not an avoider. Should have ability of risk-bearing. Okay, so I want to highlight here that if you're an entrepreneur, you're not supposed to avoid um, any any risk na pwede mong ma-encounter. As a for example, balik tayo sa mga trends ngayon, no? Ikaw, ayaw mong subukan, ayaw mong sumubok, natatakot kang um, maubos yung budget o masayang yung pera. Okay? But always remember din kasi, what if tinry mo? And then, sa pagtatry mo na yun, dun nag-boom ang business mo. Okay? So, mas okay ng, this is the concept of entrepreneur, ha? Hindi natin to pwedeng i-generalize na parang yung personal perspective natin lagi. Na, sayang kasi yung pera, ma'am, ganito, etc. And that's our personal, lalo na kung personal na pera mo. Kaya nga pag nag-business ka, kailangan meron ka talagang sariling budget for this para hindi ka sobrang nabibigatan kung babalik ba o hindi. So going back, you're not act like ayoko niyan, hindi ko itatry kasi mahirap na, baka magsayang naman ako ng pera. Eh yung market mo ang linaw-linaw, yung location mo ang linaw-linaw na may potential para kumita. Though pag-iisipan mo din naman, I'm not saying that lapag ka lang ng lapad ng budget, no? So, 99 or 95 to 99%, you must try. Kasi sayang kung hindi mo susubukan. Ngayon, kung alimbawa man na hindi nag-swak, hindi pumatok, at least you have that lesson on how you will evaluate again another try. Kasi as entrepreneurs, non-stop ka sa pagde-develop eh. Hindi ka uubusan ng pasensya sa pagtatry, subok lang ng subok. Kahit sabihin mo yung pera is medyo nagiging risky. And risk taker ka dapat eh. Ngayon, kung hindi ganito ang attitude mo, you're not into business. Kuha, hindi ka dapat mag-business kung laging um, kinakabahan ka or lagi ka natatakot na baka masayang, baka maubos yung pera ko and then walang mapuntahan. Okay? So, mas lamang na yung naging negative thoughts compare doon sa pwedeng maging um, outcome ng business mo. So, hindi rin siya maganda sa business. Okay? So, entrepreneurial traits, we have passion for the business. This passion typically stems from the entrepreneur's belief that the business will positively influence people's lives. So, it's a win-win situation, like you need to assure that your customer satisfied. Yun lang naman ang pwede natin dito makita eh. After providing the service or the goods to the customers, of course, hindi lang ikaw yung masaya na ikaw lang yung kumita. Hindi lang ikaw yung masaya na um, madaming nag-patronage sa'yo. But for that passion for the business, lagi mong tinitingnan that I need to satisfy people. Laging ganun. Kasi pag nasatisfy mo yan, yan na yung profit mo, sila na yun. Kaya nga 'di ba sabi nila, alagaan mo yung business mo, the same time alagaan mo yung mga customers mo. Okay? And you will influence them positively through your business. 'Di ba? Kasi most of the time tayo, ang concept natin once we put up a business, lagi tayong, eto kikitain ko, masaya to, dami kong pera nito, doble, triple. Pero hindi ka nakakapagbigay positively ng satisfaction at the same time sa mga customers mo. So for example, bagong bukas ka pa lang, nagpapakilala ka pa lang, ba? Why not yung mga magpa-patronage sa'yo on that day? Diba? Ano man lang yung bigyan mo, halimbawa coffee shop, ano man lang bigyan mo ng one shot glass of coffee, and that's for free. Diba? Mababawi mo naman yan pag nag-boom na yung business mo eh. Kasi nakastay na yung mga customers mo. Magpapabalik-balik na yan. Okay? So, bigyan mo ng kahit one shot lang, kahit not necessary naman requirement, laging isang baso, di ba? Yung free. Di ba? Or if you want, may mga freebie kang ibibigay. Or pwede namang a discount. Di ba? So, may mga ganun dapat tayong iniisip. No? Hindi lang laging sa kapakanan ng business mo at kikitain mo, lagi din sa customer tayo. No? So, product customer focus and entrepreneurs keen focus on products and customers typically stem from the fact that most entrepreneurs are at heart grabs people. Okay? So, it's very important, class, to have um, to collate the feedback of the customer. Okay? So, if they're happy, and you clap your hands. No, joke lang. If they're happy, of course, you're happy as well. Okay? If they're not satisfied, of course, dapat magkaroon ka ng guilt feelings na hindi sila satisfied. If you are into people. But if you are into business, wala kang pakialam, basta pera lang. But I'm telling you, kapag ganyan ang attitude mo, hindi magtatagal ang business mo. Sabi ko nga, di ba, you need to build strong and long-term relationship sa mga customers nyo. Okay? So, you need to focus on their um, feedback, ano pa yung need i-improve, ano pa yung need nyong i-develop sa business, ano pa yung kailangan nyo pang, gawing effort pa para mas satisfied sila. And then, just try. Test the waters. Try nyo lang yung mga gusto nila. There's no harm in trying in business. Kailangan, um, hindi mawawala yung ano natin yung fire natin na, sige, let's try this because our customers is happy sa ganito. Subukan lang natin. Lalo na kung hindi naman ganun kagastos yung itatry to develop the business or the service or the product. Okay? Wag lang tatama rin na ikaw lang mismo ang masusunod sa business. Okay? Kasi pag ikaw lang, yung sa'yo lang yung inisip mo, ikaw na lang din ang customer niya. Kasi yung gusto mo, yun nasa business mo. Though I'm not asking that all of your plans is based on your customers, but always remember too, na malaki yung nagiging parte ng customers natin. Okay? So, execution intelligence, another trait of entrepreneurs. So, this is the ability to fashion a solid business idea into viable business is a key characteristic of successful entrepreneurs. Okay? So, when we say viable, developing, surviving yung business. Okay? So, by means of execution, you have already the business. Try to make sure that it will survive for a long term. Kasi sabi ko sa business, pwedeng merong season na parang sobrang dry. Meron namang season talaga na sobrang kita ka. Alin dun eh. But that, do not give up. Kailangan mo lang mag-develop, maging creative, at syempre, hindi mawawala dapat yung passion mo na I need to do this. Let's continue lang. Okay, it's part of the business. Move lang tayo, no? Isa-survive natin yung business regardless of. Okay? So, and that is one of the trait that you are very intelligent entrepreneur. Nga lang, nangyayari nowadays, may mga pagkakataong if the business is dry, hindi lang kumita ng ilang araw or whatsoever, wala nang amor. Okay? Nawawalan na ng fire to continue the business. Para bang, sige, I will sell na lang my business. And then, um, mag-iisip ka ulit ng bagong business. Eh, hindi mo nga na-survive tong business mo eh. You're looking forward for another business again. So, trade is very vital, no, to put up a business. No? Ang mahalaga is kailangan mo munang i-assess yung sarili mo. Ano bang trait meron ka? Okay? Sa hospitality and tourism industry, hindi ka lang sasabay sa trend or dahil ba may pera ka lang din, hindi lang din yon. May pera ka pang business, hindi lang yon. Assess your trade kasi mamaya kahit even you have all the resources pero your trade is not, hindi pang entrepreneur, nagme-mismatch tuloy yung career. Okay? So, now, we're just studying this one. But I do believe some of you, the end of the day, magiging mga successful entrepreneurs. But if not, I'm not requiring you to be entrepreneurs soon. But at least you have already the idea. No? Ayan. So, entrepreneurial traits, we have the achievement, motivated, alert opportunities, creative, decisive, energetic, has a strong work ethic, a networker, initiative taker, lengthy attention span, optimistic disposition, persuasive, responsive criticism, self-confident, and self-starter, tenacious, tolerant of ambiguity, and visionary. So this is a self-explanatory, those traits. So ayan po, ang dami, no? Ang daming traits na dapat meron ng isang entrepreneur. Okay? So, let's differentiate entrepreneurs versus managers. No, as I mentioned earlier, sabi ko yung mga entrepreneurs natin, they are about to plan, um, to organize, no, the business plan, the budget, etc. Pero there's a person behind them to execute. So they're called as the managers. Okay? Entrepreneur refers to a person who creates enterprise by taking financial risk in order to get profit. Ang manager naman, we will differentiate, they are the individual who takes the responsibility of controlling and to be specific, administering the organization. Okay? So si managers ngayon, um, since the business plan is already approved, okay nang i-execute. So si manager na ang bahala ngayon to look for his or her people, to manage the whole business, okay, and the whole organization. Okay? So nasa taas ngayon si entrepreneur kasi sila is the financial and then sila yung plano, period. Okay? And hindi sila maituturing as a frontliner na makikita natin sa mga business. Okay, sa mga businesses, hindi natin sila makikita dyan. Kasi they can consider also as the owner. Pero hindi sila all to all yung nag-hands-on. May mga ilang entrepreneurs nag-hands-on pero bihira. Normally, sila yung mga nasa um, mga entrepreneurs natin for consultation sila, naka-back up lang, bumibisita lang, and so on. So, basis for comparison natin, when we say entrepreneur, pagdating sa focus, they are in charge for the business startup and then ang manager ang ginagawa na ongoing operations. Okay? So, siya na bahala sa service, siya na bahala sa mga tao sa loob, ilang taong kailangan niyang i-handle, and of course, yung mga customers, no, kailangan niyang i-oversee. Kasama na dyan yung mga stocks, inventory, lahat si manager. So, yun yung focus niya. Primary motivation si entrepreneur, achievement. Okay, ang kanyang number one motivation. Si manager naman, power. Kasi he used to handle people, no? Nasa control niya yung mga, or nasa authority niya yung mga tao niya. And at the same time, paano ba magiging maayos yung, or organize yung operation day by day. Okay? So, approach to task, ang entrepreneurs natin, informal, and then ang manager naman natin, formal. Okay? So, status, entrepreneur, again, as banggit ko kanina, they are considered as the owner. Ang manager natin ay employee. Pagdating sa rewards, entrepreneur, they are after with the profit of the business, pero si manager natin, um, sa salary naman sila ang reward nila. Okay? And then, decision making, intuitive si entrepreneur, calculative naman si manager natin. Okay? Driving force, creativity and innovation. Then si manager, preserving status quo. Risk orientation, risk taker, si entrepreneur, si manager ay risk averse. Okay? So, those are the comparison of entrepreneurs and managers. So, I hope class you have learned something from our lesson today, defining entrepreneurship, importance of it, and of course, detailing the difference between the responsibility of the managers and entrepreneurs. And also, I hope na may natutunan kayo regarding the traits as well. And with that, you will be having a group presentation, no, tomorrow if hindi magsususpend ang klase. So our agenda tomorrow, you'll just have a group presentation. Kung sino po ang kasama nyo sa grouping sa business plan, kayo-kayo na po ang magkakasama for this group presentation. So what to do is to differentiate the roles and traits of an entrepreneur and manager. So ang instruction natin is of course, you have already the group. So, hindi ko na ibibigay yung divided into class, no? So, you just to identify whether the person described is acting as an entrepreneur, manager, or both. So, may mga situations tayo dito na pwede yung piliin like starts a new coffee shop using personal savings, supervises employees in a hotel, creates a new tourism business idea, ensures daily operations run smoothly, takes financial risk to start a business, and motivates employees to achieve company goals. So, pili kayo dito ng situation if you want lahat to gawin in one scenario. Basta ang pinaka-object natin is um, kailangan nating mapa-identify, okay, within the the class kung ang inyong reenactment is you're portraying the entrepreneur, manager, or both. Okay? So, bala na kayong maging creative in doing your group presentation. Just check on the PowerPoint presentation when it comes to the traits and the difference between the two. Ayan, para mas magawa nyo ng maayos ang inyong um, activity. Okay? So, if you have questions and clarifications naman, do not hesitate to message me. And I hope na makapag-present kayo bukas as long na may pasok. Okay? So, that's it for today, class. Thank you so much for your time listening to our lesson. And, ayun. Since paulan ngayon, take care and God bless everyone. Goodbye, class.